Yo, what's going on, people? It's your boy Big Smooth representing for them nerds in the hood. And y'all know Venom came out today. So I'm going to go check it out early, 5 o'clock viewing, you know what I'm saying? So I'm going to give y'all the rundown, the review, and I'm not going to spoil you nothing for y'all. You know what I mean? Like, as one, there's probably many other comic book fans, we was all asking, how can you have a Venom movie without Spider-Man? That's bullshit. But, yo, in my personal opinion, they pulled that shit off. And Venom was fucking awesome, yo. That shit was hot, yo. Yo, I'm gonna get it though. The first half hour or so was kind of slow. You know what I mean? They like pre-Venom Eddie Brock, the movie was kind of slow. But once the symbiote and Eddie Brock got together, the movie just got better and better and better. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what the critics is talking about, how this is Catwoman bad, Fantastic Four bad. Yo, they are tripping. The movie was so hot, seeing Venom and Eddie Brock interact before they became like a total symbiotic form, before they was Venom, when they was both separate, and just the way they was talking to each other, the interactions between them, and hearing Venom in his head, yo, that movie was hot. And then the parts where Eddie Brock would just like let Venom take full control and just do him, yo, I gotta give it to him, yo. And I was skeptical about this movie from the start, but I gotta say, they came through. It was definitely a good movie, you know what I'm saying? I gave it a 4 out of 5. It was hot, you know. And pretty much what I was thinking about this movie too, if you remember the Sony movie Life, if you don't look at this as a part of the Spider-Verse movie, go get that movie Life from Sony and watch that, and that seemed like that's almost the perfect prequel to this Venom movie, you know what I'm saying? And the story arc itself came from a Venom story arc in the comics called Lethal Protector, where there was other symbiotes on the planet and he went head to head with them, you know what I'm saying? But other than that, yo, this movie was hot. Started off slow, then it picked up quick. The last fight scene, it was a little bit crazy, hard to see, with both symbiotes going in each other, you know what I'm saying? Like both of them attacking, it was kind of hard to see because they was pretty much the same color, wasn't it? A difference to really tell them apart sometimes when they was fighting, and then the symbiote was intertwining with both the symbiotes intertwining with each other. Other than that, man, that movie was hot, yo. Go check it out. I'm telling you, I was a skeptical. I was saying, how can you have a Venom movie without Spider-Man? You know what I'm saying? And they proved me wrong. They did the movie right. They did it justice. And they threw a couple names in there, kind of kept true to the story. You know what I'm saying? Like Jonah Jameson, you know, like in the comic book, his son was the astronaut, and he came back, and he was the one who carried the symbiote, you know what I mean? They mentioned the astronaut's last name was Jameson, so they kind of connected with that from the comic book. But other than that, having an origin with Venom without Spider-Man, I thought it was crazy, but in my opinion, they pulled it off. Thumbs up, and check out the end credits, because you'll get another scene of how they're going to do what they're going to do for Venom 2. And then after you watch that, if you watch all the end scenes, they got a scene from the Spider-Man cartoon into the miniverse. In that trailer, I never saw none of that footage before, so that was all new, you know what I'm saying? So, yo, them critics was wrong. Venom is a great movie, you know what I'm saying? If you're a comic book fan and you like Venom, you're going to enjoy this movie. And on one other note before I end this, like, Venom didn't have to be rated R, because at PG-13, he was still raw. It was still Venom, and he didn't feel watered down at all. And whoever that voice actor was for Venom, yo, he did a great damn job too. I don't know if that was Tom Hardy with some special effect voice or somebody else, but you know, I liked the movie a lot. Tom Hardy did a good ass job as Eddie Brock. The Venom character was on point, you know what I'm saying? Without him being connected to Spider-Man, it was still dope. The fight scene at the end was a little crazy. It was like a little bit Transformerish when there was just so much metal you couldn't really see what was going on. Other than that, man, I have no complaints for the movie, you know what I'm saying? Yo, it's your boy Big Smooth, representing for them nerds in the hood, man. And if you like my review, hit a thumbs up. And if you didn't like it, hit a thumbs down, whatever, man. Subscribe, show some love, support, yo. Till next time, and I'm out, y'all. Peace.